Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're back inside Disney California Adventure Park to experience the official soft opening of the 2024 Pixar Fest Marketplace Booths. We'll be trying a ton of new exclusive Pixar Fest themed foods that just released for this incredible festival at the park. We will also be giving some pointers on how to best prep for experiencing these booths as well. But not only will we be trying some of these new delicious foods, but we'll also be checking out any new merchandise that has arrived recently and see what new park updates that have hopped up around as well. It's all in this video and more, so stay tuned. But before we get started with today's video, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you guys do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. So let's get started. We are officially inside of Buena Vista Street here at Disney California Adventure Park, and we are very excited because it is soft opening of the 2024 Pixar Fest booths. But we're gonna come over here first and pick up ourselves a guide map. And if you haven't gotten a Pixar Fest map before, we highly encourage you to get one, just because it does show you guys a few places where to get some Pixar themed foods, as well as other fun things to do around the park. Unfortunately, this does not show the booth locations, but don't worry guys, in this video we're going to show you everything. Let's get started. And right across from the red car trolley, you can actually see on the top of Five and Dime there is actually a Pizza Planet truck. So that is yet another one, and that would make sense because we were always told iWorks, I think it was Richard who pointed it out, the iWorks sign, and there is an iWorks sign right there. So I hope that this is the one, but super excited. Hopefully we can find more today because we've been enjoying these. So that was really cool. That was a really exciting one, and the really neat thing is when you walk just a little bit more, we actually found another one. So let me have Nicole show you.
Okay, I have been walking these streets, as you want to say, and I just realized that there's one right here at Julius Katz, and it's like disguised so well. Like they modified it so it's really hard to tell what counts as a Pizza Planet truck or what's just like always been here, but that's a cool one.
And for Pixar Fest here at Disney California Adventure Park and inside Disneyland, I love these banners because it does truly brighten up the area, which is super exciting. But these medallions were a great idea. But now it's time to go inside of Trolley Treats and see what we can find Raelani. And also inside Trolley Treats, they have some really cool things like we pointed out before. And this definitely looks much better than the ice cream that we tried on Main Street, right? I think one of my favorite things though has to be this alien caramel apple. I'll probably end up picking one of those up for my mom since she is coming into town today. But fun treats. So we got Raelani a little goodie, but we also wanted to point out over here inside of Trolley Treats, it looks like we have yet another Pizza Planet truck. Man, haven't even been inside for like 10 minutes and we've already found 3. But we know we have definitely more to pick out today. And another thing we wanted to point out is these Woody gummies. We have not seen them before, but I kind of like the idea. I think it's like some gummy critters from the actual ride. And then it looks like we have Soul. So these are little gummy pizzas, which is quite exciting. I think these would probably be my favorite. I love those tiny pizzas. So I am backtracking just a little bit just because we usually do the merchandise first, but I'm going to come over here to Five and Dime and go inside and see what we can find for today. Inside of the Five and Dime, it looks like there is still plenty of the Pixar Fest 2024 merchandise. Again, our favorite being the bucket hat, which is awesome. So they still got a little bit of everything. So if you guys are looking for this stuff, they do have it. I did not realize there's actually a Mei Numio. I think I did see this. This was probably a while ago. And then it looks like we also have Russell as well, which is pretty cool too. And here is some of the other merchandise for Pixar Fest. It does look neat. I definitely have to admit that. Here is something new. This is like a little kid's playset for $29.99. It looks like we have like a Toontown house and some other fun goodies. That thing's pretty neat. And it looks like for $44.99 we have these new 4th of July America ears, as well as a matching Loungefly bag. Looks like Mickey has a little red, white, and blue on him. And they also have like a women's shirt. And on this other side, I noticed they had a kid's shirt and a little one's shirt as well. And I never really come back in this area, but I found this really cool Disney California Adventure Park shirt. I like it. And if you are a pretty big Wish fan, it looks like everything Wish related is still 40% off. I think I'll have to get this for Raelani soon. So we just got done checking out all of the new merchandise that we can find on this area of the park. Since it is about 10 o'clock, 10:15, and the booths technically, I think, don't open for soft opening usually until around 12. However, on the website, it did say 10:30, but I guess we'll find out today. So let's make our way to the first booth. So it looks like the booths actually won't open until 12 o'clock today, which is okay. It's going to be interesting to see what there is just because we actually have not seen these booths quite yet. But it looks like right here at Hanger Management, there is joyful yellow comforting mac and cheese with happy cheese puffs. That's kind of funny. And then there is a angry red hot mac and cheese with spicy cheese crunch and mood swing, which I believe is what we're gonna get today. And it looks like they also have a mood stabilization meal. So here are actually the 6 booths that are gonna be here for Pixar Fest today that we're gonna try. So the number one that we found was Hanger Management. Looks like we have Gusteau's to go, Elemental, 4 Town Faves, Spark, and a Luca booth. So if you guys do want to know a little bit more for Pixar Fest, they have these kiosks up like we've seen in all the other events, and I'm assuming tomorrow there's going to be the actual passports. So stay tuned for that. I don't think we're going to be here tomorrow, but next week we'll show them. Keep in mind, guys, at the actual booths, there are places to sit and eat, which I really do like these. I think these look really neat. They did a great job. Pixar Ball, you really can't go wrong. So plenty of spaces to eat. So we managed to make our way back to the short stop drive-in theater since we are waiting till 12 o'clock for the booths to open. So it looks like we're gonna be watching Jack Jack. Just finished up at the Pixar short stop, and it is now time to go inside Monsters Inc. Are you ready, Raelani?
Are you ready?
Let's do it. Just got off Monsters Inc. Of course, that is an incredible ride, so it's a must every single time. But now it's about 11:40. We got 20 minutes before the actual Pixar Fest booths open. So I'm gonna go jump in line and wait, and Raelani and Nicole are gonna stay back. But next time you see us, we're gonna have some food. And I know these two are really hungry to eat as well. So yeah.
So we're here in Hollywood Studios, and man, the wait time is finally over. My emotions can finally chill, and our first item is going to be from the Hanger Management booth. Here we have the mood swing. So inside this dish, you do get a combination of the 2 mac and cheese that are served at the booth. So you have the joyful yellow comfort mac and cheese, and you have the angry red hot mac and cheese, which is obviously the spicy one. So let's go in for the middle here. All right, let's see if I could get a little bit of both. Cheers. You guys, I only have one of the spicy noodles in combination with the regular, and I can still feel the heat going down my throat, but I'm here for it. It is so good. This is like high school me's fantasy of having spicy mac and cheese. I'm gonna finish this off, I think, and try to give some to Raelani here and there where the spice isn't as hot.
All right, so I just want to say that that was such a fun dish. Honestly, I think it's one of the most creative ones that we've seen here at the parks, especially for a festival. So I want to say great job to all the chefs and all the cast members, especially here at this booth. They're just some incredible people. So make sure if you guys are coming here, you check out the Hanger Management. We had a mood swing before we got here to try mood swing, and I think the mood swing helped us. So anyways, really fun dish. It definitely makes you feel like you're a kid again. So highly would recommend this one. Now that we've finished up in Hollywood Studios, oh my gosh, that stuff was so good. Now it's time to make our way over to Gusteau's. Some cast member magic just happened, and they're gonna hook us up with the stuff on this side. So we're super excited to try it out. The funny thing is we weren't gonna try it, at least not today. We're gonna try it next week, but today's the day, I guess. Awesome. And something we just realized is they actually have these little maps that actually show you different areas of where the booths are. Like we mentioned this morning, which is really cool. So there's no longer like a passport specifically for Pixar Fest 2024. But again, this thing is very helpful when it comes to finding booth locations. And right across from Grizzly Peak, we have Gusteau's to go. So if you guys have not yet tried this place, well, I guess you couldn't have tried this place yet, right? They have like a Ratatouille pizza, and they have a Gusteau Macaron. Looks like they have a drink of some sort, or a couple drinks of some sort. But today we're gonna be getting the Pizzetta and the Macaron. Exciting.
So from Chef Gusteau to go, we are going to be trying Gusteau's macaron here. We're so excited. Raelani just is dying to try it. So I think I'll be nice and let her get the first bite. Okay. Take a bite. Is it good?
Good.
Mommy's turn?
Thumbs up.
All right, here we go. That was such a tasty macaron. It was very buttery because of the creme brulee filling. I actually really enjoyed that one. And I'm not really too much of a macaron person, especially at festivals. I think I'd give that one a 4.5 out of 5. Our second item that we're going to be trying is the Ratatouille Pizzetta, I think is how you pronounce it. So it's a reimagined version of some Ratatouille dishes that you have seen throughout the film. And I'm so excited. I think this is a chunk of brie cheese, which is my absolute favorite. So enough talking, let's get our bite on. Cheers! That was actually quite enjoyable. I really enjoyed the flavor of the different squash and zucchini in there, and the cheese was extra creamy. I am actually not somebody that would lean towards this dish, but this is a 5 out of 5 in my case.
And it looks like for all other festivals, we have a Magic Key Lodge. So if you guys are coming over here, make sure you step on over here, kind of enjoy yourselves if you are a Magic Key holder. So we just arrived to the Elemental booth, and they have some really fun offerings. So they have the smoked firewood entree, as well as something we're really excited about is the coconut whoopie pie. And we just ordered the H2O Rita, as well as the Exothermic Margarita. So let's get to it. So Raelani just got a little surprise from our amazing friends. Sorry guys, I should have told you. I was gonna put you on the camera. So here we go. Oh my gosh, Raelani.
What is that? Oh my gosh, 2 surprises.
2 surprises.
There's one, and look, who's this?
Her little smile. Oh, Ahsoka. Oh my gosh, is that the new Mew?
Oh my god.
Thank you guys so much. We appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Oh, so cute. So, of course, we couldn't give Raelani the ones that are in the cup, so Nicole went to go pick up some candy.
Show them your candy and your Mickey.
And apparently, she's turning into Mike Wazowski.
So from the Elemental table, that's kind of tricky to remember, we have the H2O Rita. So this is going to be a tequila-based drink. It does have blue curacao syrup, lychee nectar, yuca puree, and lemon juice garnished with some rock candy. So we already put our rock candy in. Let's give it a good stir and take our first sip. Cheers! So of course we had to balance out Wade with some ember. So here we have the Exothermal Margarita. So this is a tequila, ancho chili liquor, passion fruit nectar, lime, grapefruit juices, agave nectar, garnished with the rock candy. So let's give this one a good stir here and see which one is actually the winner. Cheers! Okay, both those margaritas are actually quite refreshing. I honestly don't know if I could pick between the two. I do feel like I'm leaning more towards the H2O one just because of that classic like blue syrupy taste from that blue curacao. The orange one did have like a slight like heat to it, but I honestly thought it was gonna be a lot hotter, like spicy. I'm not mad at it, but I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy them both. Happy Mother's Day weekend to me.
So I'm like Nicole. I think I actually do really like the Wade one, but I like spicy stuff, so I'm gonna stick with the Ember. Now it's time to try the coconut whoopie pie. I'm actually so excited for this. Once Disney announced this, I thought it was such a great concept, and I believe at Lamplight Lounge there's actually something like this, but for the Pixar Fest booths, this just came out today, and it is time to try it out. So right away, just by holding this thing, it's actually very, very dense. and I am really, really excited, as you guys can tell. So, first bite. Oh my gosh, that is so good. So besides this thing being actually super dense and really messy, it actually tastes phenomenal. I love the cold cream cheese frosting inside. Really delicious. Oh my gosh. This is a must, especially if you're an elemental fan or just like a good dessert fan. So far, everything that we've tried today is absolutely phenomenal. Now we're gonna make our way towards like San Francisco area, grab a table, and then I'm gonna come back to the Four Town booth, pick up some more foods for us to try. So those drinks are hitting, so we gotta get this date going.
Okay, I had to do a quick diaper change, but it's finally my turn to try out the cold puff. So let's go ahead and get our first bite in. Oh my gosh.
What an aggressive bite.
Ooh,
good job.
Frosty. It's elemental. How is it?
Yeah, that's one of Raelani's favorite movies, so it's nice to finally try it. What do you think about it?
It is so good. I feel like I have the best birthday cake in my hand. This is so good. I do feel like the cream cheese filling is just a little bit tangy, but overall, 5 out of 5.
All right, we just made our way here to Four Town Fave for Ites. Favorites. Oh my gosh, I really chopped that up. But over here, it looks like we have a red panda bao, which we did order. We also ordered this, the Panda Apocalypse. And it looks like they have the Nobody Like You cooler, which we will have to come back and get. But for today, we'll be just trying these two items.
So right across from Mater's Junkyard Jamboree, you can find Four Town Favorites. Make sure you remember that. And here we have the Red Panda Jumbo Bao. So this is gonna be a jumbo pork and vegetable stuffed bao, and it does come with a chili garlic dipping sauce. So let's go ahead and open them both up. So excited. Let's go ahead and dip her in. I love the creativity. That already is probably gonna make it a 5 out of 5. First bite. So that bao was actually pretty tasty. I do feel like the inside of it just kind of all came together and like mush and stuck to my teeth, but the flavor was fantastic. I absolutely love that chili oil as well. It does have a nice little kick to it. I think I'll probably give this one another shot later in the season. Right now, sadly, I think I'm gonna give it like a 3.5. So that was actually quite spicy. Like my tongue's on fire due to that chili oil, but hopefully something sweet will mellow it out. So here we have the Panda Apocalypse, and Raelani is just dying to get in here. So this does consist of layers of chocolate chunk brownie, New York style cheesecake topped with orange and red cream cheese frosting and some chocolate stars. I'm gonna let Miss Raelani get the Four Town star. All right.
Ooh, try it. Wow, immediately tasty.
So good.
It tastes like lemons.
No. It tastes like chocolate.
She always says lemons.
All right, let's get our bite here. All right. This is actually a lot smaller than what I thought it was gonna be. I feel like in the images it looked like more of like a square rectangle pan, much bigger, but it's very dense. So let's see how this all comes together. All right, here we go. So that was quite interesting. I'm not sure that I would really gravitate to a dessert treat like this. So I feel like each compartment on its own is delicious, but together it's just not my style of dessert. I do think the creativity level is there. So I think I'm gonna rate this one sadly a 2.
Just finished up with the Four Town foods. That was so good. And like we pointed out in this video, we're not gonna be hitting every single booth. We're gonna be hitting most of them, but we'll be back to try more, of course, next week and take, like a 2 at a time or something like that and give you guys more of the different foods. But now it's time to head over to the Luca booth. But before we do that, I wanna show you guys one thing that has popped up. And that one thing is the new merchandise that has came over for Pixar Fest 2024. So if you guys want some of this merchandise, it's located directly across from the aerial ride. They have a little bit of everything, including some of those new pins that have just released, as well as this awesome mug that we want to get, but really cool stuff. And right across from the aerial ride, you could find Portorosso's pasta, which of course we had to get the actual pesto pasta as seen in the actual film. There's also a sea monster lemonade, which looks delicious as well, and a Silencio lemoncillo. Hopefully I said that right, but really cool options.
So we made our way over here by the Golden Zephyr, and at the Portorosso pasta, we have the Portorosso basil pasta. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I think they say it better with their accent. But this just consists of like a noodle pasta. It has potatoes, some freeze-dried green beans, and I think topped with basil. So let's go in for our first bite. Ooh. All right, not pretty, but here we go. So that dish was so tasty. As I was saying, like as I was taking my bites with Raelani, I would have never put those ingredients together, but I think it's the simplicity of it that just makes it come together so well. Very tasty. If you love pesto, you're gonna love this dish. That I think is probably one of the highlights for me. Definitely gets a 5 out of 5. The fact that Raelani is devouring it makes it that much better. So make sure you add that one onto your list.
And Raelani is so excited to try this as well. She is digging right in.
Look at Daddy, look at Daddy.
What do you think, Raelani? Good as the movie? Perfect.
So good, so good. One odd thing to put those together.
Alright everyone, so that pretty much wraps up today's video. Let us know in the comment section down below if you're excited to try the 2024 Pixar Fest Booths. We would love to hear. But with all that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. And like we always say, may you always have magical adventure. See you guys in the next video. Bye.